Hey guys, I'm Abhay here and welcome to Versatile Knowledge. And today I'm going to be doing the stress test of the OnePlus Nord 2, and I'll be doing the gaming, I'll be doing benchmarking and CPU thermal throttling and a lot more things to test the limits of the OnePlus Nord 2. Initially, I'm using this thermometer to check the surface level temperature of the OnePlus Nord 2, and I'm turning it to surface level temperature, and let's go ahead and check what is the temperature of the OnePlus Nord 2. Near the camera is where the processor is situated, and as you can see, we are having something of 88.1 to 89 degree Fahrenheit of surface temperature. Let's go ahead and check what is 89 degree Fahrenheit in Celsius, guys, which will come down to somewhere around 31.6, which is 32 degree Celsius, which is cool. That is fine. Next, let's go ahead and open the My Games application, guys. My Games application is basically some settings that OnePlus allows you to make for your games, like having an FPS meter, having haptic feedback enhancement, network monitoring, and improving the network performance while you're gaming, and stopping the notification, and having advanced game filters and a lot more things as such. I'll be starting with the basic game, which is Subway Surfer, which most people play, and later we'll go ahead and play FIFA and other games. Let's go ahead and start the Subway Surfers. As you guys just saw, Subway Surfers was maintaining continuous of 60 frames per second, which is supported on Subway Surfers games. But there are some games which supports only 30 frames per second, such as FIFA, and FIFA is one of my favorite games that I play on any smartphone that I buy. So let's go ahead and start with the FIFA game. As you guys just saw, after continuous sessions of FIFA game, we were constantly getting 30 frames per second even in the final game. Next is the fan favorite Battleground Mobile India game. We are actually using the data monitoring of the Battleground Mobile India to see whether we are getting 60 frames per second or not. I'm not using any mod or any patch file to get 90 frames per second yet, guys. I'll just wait until the BGMI releases the official 90 FPS to test the 90 FPS whether it is supported or not. As of now, I'll be playing at smooth and extreme, and we'll see whether we get continuous 60 FPS or not.
First point for the red team!
Expired! Shot! Reloading!
The blue team is in the lead.
Clear! Reloading! Enemy down! Target down! Clear! No mercy! Cover me! Reloading! Great! You're about to win!
The blue team is heading to a perfect win! Killing spree for the blue team!
Blue team victory!
I played 4 to 5 continuous games of BGMI. One thing to remember is I am playing these games back to back, guys, so that we get to analyze what is the CPU throttling that happens on this device after such prolonged gaming and benchmarking time. Now, next up, I'll be doing the CPU throttling test on this device using the CPU throttling application, and I've set it to 100 threads and I'll be running the test for 30 minutes straight. And what I have analyzed is after so many tests, the device heats up like anything, which is very common in most other devices as well. And after the 30th minute of a CPU thermal throttling test, the device had actually throttled to 27% of its maximum performance. And this was after continuous gaming of 3 different games and then testing for CPU thermal throttling. Now what I want to see is what is the AnTuTu benchmark of this device after stressing this device for so many games and CPU thermal throttling. Initially when I started, the battery was somewhere around 60%. Let's see what will be the battery at the end of the test. Now I'll be going ahead and opening the AnTuTu benchmark application, guys. I have downloaded the AnTuTu benchmark from their website and also the AnTuTu 3D benchmark so that we can analyze what is the performance of this device on AnTuTu benchmark.
You hurt me, you did, several times. It hurts to admit that we're no different. I find it hard to commit, but you don't even try. Still I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call it your eyes? I can't tell if you're here or you're out there. Do you wanna be out there? You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a killer dragon for me. Ooh, I don't need no fairy tale. I don't need no. We won't try it, 'cause it ain't hard to forgive when you know what it's like. That's why I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem
As you guys just saw, the device just gave around 4.5 lakh of Antutu benchmark. That is because we are running these tests back to back and the device was extremely hot and we were not able to get the highest score that is possible on this device. Next up is Geekbench 5.
I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a killer dragon for me. Ooh, I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a killer dragon for me. Ooh.
After Geekbench 5, what I did is I just turned on the high performance mode, guys. High performance mode actually helps the device to get more performance by taking a lot more battery life. In the high performance mode, the device will be running at all cores strong and the device might get higher numbers than what we have got initially on the Antutu benchmark. Initially, we had got 4,49,000 guys, which is after we ran back-to-back feeds of gaming and CPU thermal throttling and other benchmarking applications. And finally, after running so many applications and then turning on the high performance mode, what we saw was the Antutu benchmark score in the high performance mode was actually improved and the final score was somewhere close to 5,79,000, which is really good for this device. 4 lakh is a score when you have actually stressed the device to extreme temperatures. One thing that I actually observed on this device at the end of all these tests was the back surface of the device was hot as hell. It was around 113 degree Fahrenheit, which comes down to somewhere around 45 degree Celsius. And I actually even stressed it more, and finally I saw the battery life had dropped from somewhere around 70-ish% as close to around 25% at the end of the test. And the device was actually really hot to touch, and the temperature also soared somewhere around 50-51 degrees Celsius in one of the tests that I saw off the camera as well. One thing to remember is Dimensity 1200 is an exceptional flagship grade chipset, but no matter what device you use, it may be 888 or a Snapdragon 870 device, the sustained performance is slightly better than the Dimensity 1200. Don't get me wrong, Dimensity 1200 is an exceptional chipset for high profile gamers as well. It gives constant 60 FPS in Battlegrounds Mobile India, or even if you play any other games, it gives constant 60 frames per second. If you're someone who is looking to play in esports, or if you're someone who is planning to make a career out of gaming, then you should actually choose something like an ROG phone, or you should actually go for something like an iPhone 11 or iPhone 12 series for more sustained performance. This device is exceptional in terms of flagship performance for someone like me who plays like just an hour of gaming every day, or maybe 2 hours max of gaming on a daily basis. For such kind of people, no matter what games you throw at it, it is exceptional. For daily usage, it is just a cakewalk for the OnePlus Nord 2. That's it for the detailed gaming and stress test of the OnePlus Nord 2, guys. I hope you guys have liked this video. We're close to 10,000 subscribers, so please hit the subscribe button, because analytics says 99% of you guys who are watching this video are not subscribing to the channel, which is really unfair, isn't it? If you guys have liked this video, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more interesting and amazing content like this one. Thank you for watching, guys.